Alright, much Abrew about nothing time. Playing some white-black Exile in Omnicat Standard. And we'll keep this. This is good enough. Submerged Boneyard. Well, something spicy's coming up. Shambling Vent, goo. Could just be like blue-black control of some type. Could also be an Emerge deck, Prized Amalgam deck. Or just something really off the wall that we're not familiar with. Those would be my guesses, though. Also, something that misses its third land drop and does nothing. Forgot to add that to the list. Alright, we'll grab a swamp. Yeah, I mean, let's go for it. Play Concealed Courtyard. Lost Legacy ourselves. If our opponent counters it, they counter it. Alright, it works. So, let's get our Scourges. Oh, this combo's so janky, but it sort of works. Alright, so I mean, basically, that's a draw 4 for 3 mana. Unfortunately, all 4 of the cards are Eternal Scourges, which have a varying degree of value, depending on how the game plays out. But it is a draw 4. Opponent passes. Well, play a Swamp, and let's start Scourging. Scourge 1. Alright, now our opponent counters. And if our opponent ever deals with our Scourges, we can draw another Lost Legacy and do it again. Opponent passes. There's a Lost Legacy. Well, we'll wait on that one. Let's play another Scourge. They just keep coming. They are eternal after all. Opponent no luck finding land number 3 and scoops it up. Well, we have no idea what our opponent's playing. We saw some control stuff, so we're going to sideboard under the assumption that our opponent's a control deck by going down some removal, going up some discard and card draw. So I think something like this. We won't go too deep because we don't really know for sure, but yeah. I mean, this is fine-ish. Opponent has a Boneyard. Well, play Evolving Wilds, get the tap land out of our hand, pass the turn. There's an island. Well, crack this. We'll just grab Swamp. Ooh, more Planeswalkers. That's actually pretty sweet. If this is a control matchup, resolving Planeswalkers is what we want to be doing. Oh, okay. So this is apparently a blue-black Dynavolt Tower deck. Well, opponent stepped out. Let's combo. It's a combo. Lost Legacy ourselves. Oh, man. It's so janky. Seriously. It feels so wrong. We even get to draw a card. We have our Scourges waiting to be cast from Exile. Opponent plays a Fetid Pools. I'll play a Plains, and we're just going to pass. I think goal 1 is just take this tower down before it becomes a problem. This also gives us the upside that we could get our opponent to tap down to a point where we get to resolve a Planeswalker, which would be pretty excellent. So let's just Anguish Unmaking. Want to play around Censor, because Censor plus Censor. Alright, there's a negate. Get some energy. I'll play a Plains. They already used a negate. Well, let's just stay on the same plan. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it right now. This does avoid some counters. Alright, Tower down. Tower would wreck our Planeswalkers anyway, so we kind of want to have it off the battlefield before... Alright, more towers. Well, at least we know what our opponent's doing now. Alright, let's just Sky Sovereign. There's the Disallow. Opponent's down to 2 cards, so they're going to need some card draw, or they're just going to run out of action. And we're still at 20 life. Kefnet. Well, Descend Upon the Sinful is actually a pretty sweet answer to that. Gyre Reach, Sanitarium. Well, let's play a Scourge. We're kind of okay with playing our Scourges, because Kefnet is a long way away from blocking. And if we resolve this Descend Upon the Sinful, it's gonna... they're just gonna go back to Exile. Wow! Main phases the Kefnet activation. Estuary, untapped. Well, let's get in with our Scourges. Opponent's down to 14, and I think we stay on the same plan. Play a Scourge. Oh, yup. This is happening. Pass the turn. Oh, my goodness. Opponent plays a land. Glimmers. Our opponent's actually super close to just dying to this horde of Scourges. Oh, so absurd. Ah, and our opponent scoops it up. Cannot keep up with Lost Legacy. All we did is Lost Legacy play 4 Scourges. Oh, so janky, but effective in that match. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, take a second and click that like button down below. It's a great way to help support the channel for free. And you can find the next video in the playlist right here.